Hello everyone, my name is Saxon Novak. I am a product specialist here at Control Solutions. Today I want to walk you through the process of installing our Lascar probe extension lead wires into your refrigerator. They can be utilized for transport operations or backup data logger usage scenarios. Currently you have your probes which are installed on your fridges, and then they are usually tied down. So if you ever need to remove the device and probe, be it for transport or backup use elsewhere in a cooler or another fridge or freezer, you have to clip a bunch of cable ties in order to get your probe off of that unit. Our backup lead wire aims to solve that issue. So the way this backup lead cable works and functions is it gets installed in place of your normal temperature probe. So I've connected the end of my backup lead wire to the data logger itself. I've secured it to the fridge, and then I have a female-sided jack here that I'm going to fish into the unit. And what that will allow me to do is connect and disconnect my probe from my data logger whenever I need to without cutting any cable ties, but also reinstall it very easily. So what we have here is our extension lead wire has been installed in place of where your normal probe runs, and that gives us this swappable connection point where we can disconnect our logger from inside the fridge or the freezer at will. So in the event of a transport operation, you won't have to cut any probe cables, any power cables. It is all very user hot swappable. Since we don't have to cut any connections, if I need to use this logger as a backup or a transport logger, I simply can come over here, disconnect the extension lead wire, disconnect our power. The device will continue to run off of its internal battery. We'll simply come over to our refrigerator here, and then I can set my logger down for a moment, disconnect the probe from the lead wire. I can then simply connect my probe to my data logger, and then I can set this inside my transport cooler or another fridge and freezer, or however I need to use it. And then we're done with the moving of the logger, and it's now monitoring another environment.